Hello and welcome to Reddit or Not. I am Ron Chabuduo. We are going to look at one of my favorite subreddits. Today I fudged up. And I have prepared the Great Balls of Fire edition. Today I fudged up by burning my family jewels. 7 stages of grief. Technically, yesterday I fudged up since this occurred yesterday. Every Sunday I prep our meals for the week. On the menu this time was slow cook aromatic lamb Nerevin, mixed bean chili and ratatouille. Carbs are cooked during the week. While preparing the chili, I realized I have some leftover fresh chilies from last Sunday. Still looked all good, so I chopped up and chucked those in rather than 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Jump to 5 minutes ahead. I've got my marinara sauce simmering, and I've chopped all the vegetables for the chili and ratatouille. Whence I get the uncomfortable urge to pee. No biggie. A quick dash into the loo and I'm back to my dutiful place in the kitchen. And yes, I did wash my hands. I even used soap. I'm blending the marinara sauce when the slightest hint of a burn kicks in. I assume wrongly that my family jewels just got pinched in my boxers and or trousers and do the old side to side swing. The subsequent wave of air causes a new, more intense sensation of heat to bloom out from the midst of my sorry jewels. Stage 1. Shock and denial. I take a man-up pill and decide to just wait it out. I can't believe that I might have been dumb enough to get fresh chili oil on my family jewels. I made it as far as putting the ratatouille into the oven, grazing my jewels against my boxers in the process and triggering the next stage. Stage 2. Pain. A truly excruciating burning sensation. I noped the fudged out, nearly tripped over Diego, our black cat, and squealed as I ran past my partner in the living room, waking her up from her nap in the process. I strip down faster than Magic Mike and slam our low-budget electric shower's piddly butt stream on full. The water is lukewarm but feels like actual lava when it touches my junk. Turn it down? Okay, that's better. Grab my girlfriend's coconut and lychee shampoo, thinking that'll be the stuff that chills my bits. Oh God, I was wrong. Whatever demonic chemicals lay in the shampoo reignited my metaphorical balls of fire. It was about then that my girlfriend came up to investigate the commotion. Stage 3. Anger and bargaining. I stood under the shower, legs agape. How long would this pain last? When would it stop? Surely there must be something that can ease the pain. Stage 4. Depression, reflection, loneliness. This is my life now, forever burning family jewels. This is the price I pay for being an idiot. Stage 5. Upward turn. My partner has Googled possible salvation. Milk. We have some full fat milk in the fridge for baking. She proffers me a mug full through the shower curtain. I ask her to turn around to preserve what little dignity I had left. I dunk my burning jewels in the sweet white nectar, and the relief is immediate and godly. My eyes shut and I am quiet. My own milk-quilted nirvana. My partner must have been worried. She asked if I'm okay. I'm okay. Stage 6 and 7. Reconstruction, hope, acceptance. I'm still going through my head how exactly I burned my family jewels and why it was only the sack and not the crown jewel. Nevertheless, I survived this encounter and am all the wiser for it. Too long, didn't read. Glazed my family jewels with chili oil. Coconut and lychee shampoo made it worse. Milk saved me, never again. Edit. 99% of you guys are hilarious. For anyone doubting the authenticity of this story, I'm not a karma farmer. Look at my other post. I have no explanation as to why it burnt my love sack, not my fingers. Maybe because I do a lot of cooking? Maybe I scratched myself and broke the skin? Take your disbelief and be gone. Wow, OP. I think Jerry Lee Lewis said it best. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. The next story involves a potato cannon. This ought to be fun. Today I fudged up by shooting a ball of fire into my face. First Reddit post ever. As is tradition, this fudged up happened about 6 years ago. I had just celebrated my 20th name day and was ready to take on the world, but instead I just smoked a lot of weed and gamed a lot. One day I was chilling at a friend's house, just having our typical gaming session, Black Ops Zombies. We then realized that the weather was too good to just stay inside all day. But it had been so long since we'd done an outdoor activity that we were drawing a blank as to what to do. Then one of us had the brilliant idea to build a potato cannon. For you guys that don't know what that is, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically a tube of PVC that has been modified to shoot potatoes. The most basic ones, like ours, are made of a barrel, a combustion chamber, and a trigger, lighter. We removed the lid of the combustion chamber, sprayed something combustible inside the chamber, hairspray in our case, hit the trigger, lighter, and prayed that the whole thing doesn't blow up. Nothing happens. I open the lid and spray twice as much hairspray into that bad boy. Put the lid back on and try again. Nothing. I get mildly annoyed. I spray the whole canister into the combustion chamber and put the lid back. I ready myself because I think this thing is gonna go off like a bazooka. Nothing happens. It must be the lighter that's not working, Timmy yells out. I open the lid, look into the combustion chamber, and try the lighter. It wouldn't work. I try one more time. As you can guess, that one time it works is when I'm staring with my dumb face down the combustion chamber. A flash of light, heat and pain, my eyelashes are gone. Eyebrows gone. Face as red as a tomato. I couldn't even open my eyes at first, and thought my contacts had melted into my eyeballs. Little drama queen that I am. So the next 3 to 6 weeks I had to explain to everyone how much of an idiot I am. Because apparently missing eyebrows don't go unnoticed. Too long, didn't read. I shot a fireball into my face with a potato cannon and burned off my eyebrows and eyelashes. Eyebrows are overrated. I think the real question here is, what do you call a potato wearing glasses? A spectator. Our next story is hot off the presses. Today I fudged up by trying to read a newspaper and nearly setting my house on fire. So, as it seems to be tradition, this did not happen today. but rather 2 years ago. I remembered my Fudge Up because I read a similar one, but mine seems to be quite more dumb. I hope the following situation will be understandable, as I am not a native speaker. 2 years ago, my family, which consists of my parents, my brother, and me, was eating breakfast together every morning. Important info. Technically, we still are. I just like to trade my breakfast time for some sweet sleep. Also, I was often the last one finishing, as my university started pretty late. So, on most days, I came late to breakfast. I had a quick chat and ate the most time alone. I am also a person that gets bored easily. So my usual breakfast routine is preparing my bread and using my phone while eating said bread. Sometimes I also like to read the newspaper, and I guess most of you know how hard it is to hold that thing with just one hand. Well, either that or I am just not capable of doing it right. However, there I am trying to read the newspaper while simultaneously trying to eat my bread. Remember that my family ate on that table before me? Well, I didn't. Now, it is important to know that my mother likes to put candles on the table when we eat. I guess you can see where this is going. Struggling me did not notice the candle right beneath the newspaper. I was trying to hold in one hand. I noticed, however, the huge flame that emerged from the article. I was just reading. In that moment, my mind goes in slow-mo mode. I look left, wooden table. I look right, curtains, looking flammable. I look straight ahead, still the fast-growing fire in my hand. I sit there contemplating if I should just let it burn and die by my own dumminess. But then I remember the natural enemy on fire: water. And like the fastest man on earth, I run into the kitchen, dragging behind a massive ball of fire that used to be a newspaper, shouting, "Fire, fire, fire, water, water, water," straight by my shocked parents, who were just about to leave. Dump it in the sink, nearly setting the curtains in the kitchen on fire, and started the water. Day saved. I kinda feel like the hero part of me triumphed over the big dumb piece of excrement part of me. I also got huge blisters all over my right hand that nearly made me cry. Too long, didn't read. Tried to read a newspaper while eating breakfast. Newspaper caught fire. Ran in an epic slow-mo shot, dragging behind a ball of fire, and burned my hand. Talk about hot off the presses, OP. By the way, anyone know why dragons are so hard to work with? They fire everyone. Oh, I got a short story I remember. The day someone fudged up and threw my 1970s records into a fire. It was a disco inferno. To my current subscribers, thank you for being a part of this community. Please remember to help me grow by liking and sharing. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe to Reddit or Not, the channel that will mildly entertain you. Always remember, you are awesome and you matter. Let your voice be heard. You can share your thoughts, stories, and comments below. Until next time, Ron out.